sur la cessation des hostilités de novembre.
The possible end of hostilities, a statement that was made back in November of last year.
De cette déclaration dont
and we were able to talk about the key items within that statement.
Qui était prévu dans cette déclaration. Côté France, j'étais très heureux que.
And for our work with France, I would just like to publicly say today that we are very much thankful for the humanitarian aid, for the political aid, and for the political support as well for everything we are doing. And I would like to thank the French President for his support in putting together an international conference on behalf of our armed forces and also the follow-up conference for rebuilding Lebanon.
Clovis Casali, France 24.
Clovis Casali for France 24. With the ceasefire, which is coming to an end between the United States and Iran in the very near future, are you fearing that there will be an escalation of the situation in the region? Second, we feel that the Israelis want to have sidelined France when talking about the south of Lebanon. From France's point of view, are you worried from the Oversight Committee for the ceasefire? And Prime Minister, do you think that Europe should be more involved in peace discussions? You are right to point at such deadlines to be met in the coming days, and we have. We think that it's absolutely necessary, given the current climate, that this ceasefire needs to be extended because there is still much that needs to be discussed. We all feel that it's important to give more time for negotiations to take place. Hurry things. As for your other comments, we are very pragmatic. We have always maintained the same stance for what is happening in the region. And that stance will not change because we believe in international law. We defend our citizens and our vested interests around the world. And we are fighting for stability in the region, for each nation's sovereignty and their freedom of movement. It may seem like a fairly stock-standard list of things that we are fighting for, but given the current climate, it is actually quite unique. This is what we are fighting for. We are steadfast. I feel that we are the only ones who can truly bring an end to this war and provide stability for the future. Now, for the rest, as for how these discussions are going to take place, through what format, around the negotiation table, not around the negotiation table, those are secondary of importance. We just need to make sure that everyone is around the table, as we did recently with 49 states attending, so that reopen the Hormuz Strait. We feel that it is in Lebanon's interest to have as many regional neighbors involved in the discussions. France doesn't need to be at any negotiation table, wherever it may be, but to be by the side of Lebanon. And the future of the UN forces, is there going to be a round? Do you have any more specific details to give us? And will there be more French? Will there be more French help after the withdrawal?
Président du Conseil des ministres s'exprimer sur la première question.
Just to quickly answer, while we are still waiting for the facts to see the light of day, we are doing our utmost to find out exactly what happened to a French soldier. Now, as for the question about the future of UNIFIL,
pour celle-ci. Et c'est d'ailleurs dans ce cadre que
we within France, we have been continually working within UNIFIL. In fact, that is exactly what, for whom the French soldier was working when he died. It is obvious in support of possibly renewing its mandate. Now, it is up to the Lebanese authorities to outline their needs and to give a clear understanding as to what an international force could do alongside a Lebanese army. This is a conversation which needs to take place. Lebanon, we can always count on France. The way we provide that support is yet to be determined. As for the investigations that are underway, I am constantly abreast of what is happening. The guilty parties need to be brought to justice. Whether that will take place in the next 48 hours, week or more, I don't know. We need to bear in mind that conditions on the ground make investigations quite difficult because there are certain regions which are still prone to conflict, but the guilty parties, as I said, need to be brought to justice. We will not waver on that. As for